Sorry about that. Motherfucker, dude. Well, all right. We'll just gonna split that into two bits. Look, we have an idiot that fucking sets a fire alarm from cooking. I figured I might get away with this, but I guess I didn't. So I just go back in this. So what we're talking about is yeah, Japan with the floppy disks. So a 3.5 floppy inch, floppy disk can accumulate up to only just 1.44 megabytes of data. That's 22,000 disks need to replicate a memory stick stored in 32 gigs. This is a memory stick. This is 32 gigs, if I'm correct. Yeah, it is. Yep. This is a 32 gig memory stick right here. Look how small this is. These guys are still using floppies. Sony, the last manufacturer of the disc, ended its production in 2011. As part of its belated campaign to digitize its bureaucracy, Japan launched a digital agency in 2024 of September, which Mr. Kono leads. But Japan's efforts to digitize may be easier said than done. Many Japanese businessmen still require official documents to be endorsed using carved personal stamps called hanko. Hanko? Despite the government's efforts to phase them out. People are moving away from those stamps at a glacial pace, said local newspaper, the Japan Times. And it was not until 2019 that the country's last pager provided closed its servers with the final private subscriber explaining that it was preferred method of communication with the elderly mother. Okay, I'm actually going to tell you something. My dad used the fucking pager. I think he probably still does. I gotta ask him. But he used it way well past me to be using that shit. And, I mean, it's not a bad way of, in case you can't get your phone, just beep the pager. But kids still using floppy. So sorry about that. So what happened was some idiot in my building doesn't know how to make food, or something set off a fire alarm. It's usually somebody that burns food and they decide to open up their door into the hallway instead of like their fucking window, and sets off a fire alarm out there, and then it happens every fucking time. It's stupid. At this point, like, you don't know if it's a fire or not, but we were just talking about floppy disks in Japan. I was really interrupted, and then, excuse me, went out to eat with my friends, and then came back, and then figured I'd finish this nonsense got finished. So if you see this, it's a little like piece where it doesn't seem right, like stopped, started up, and stopped, and then started back up. Yeah, it's either I re-record this whole thing, which, no, or I just, I mean, most of the time, it worked out good because I wasn't talking about anything. We were already done with the floppy disks in Japan, so Japanese government, let's go back over this. Yeah, not using floppy disks anymore, 2024. I would laugh. They come out and be like, "We got laser discs." And we are like, "No, no, there's other ways of storage." But that was the Japanese government. So, as a lot of you probably know, I have 2 videos about Bowen. Making a 3rd video is coming up. I wanted to do like every week. Yes, I put my foot up. Leave me alone. I want to do like every week about Bowen, but the thing about that is that's if you have consistent news, like good news, not they lost stock or some stupid shit. Like actually some serious news. But I haven't found anything yet besides last week. Put up a couple things. I'm gonna get on making that coming up this week. Probably like Thursday. It's like a good day, but this, my friends. Flight diverted to New York airport after man exposed himself urinating in the aisle, officials say. So we gotta listen to it. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike. Speaking of copyright strikes, right after I did my my show last week, I ended up finding out that the video I used for my Mike Tyson versus Steven Seagal video, they let me use it, so it's up and running. Check that out. But usually I'm pretty good about it. This is Fox 5. This is free. It's free use. It's a fucking news station. I could use this. So yeah, we gotta hear about this idiot deciding to pee in a. I get it sometimes when they're taking off and you're like, oh fuck, I should have taken a piss before you got on here. Well, man, you can't wait like 5 minutes. I mean, usually in about 5 minutes, they get up to 20,000 feet. They let you go whiz and stuff. That's all you have to do, man. Or just be a man and hold it. But yeah, this is see what they have to say. Sorry, guys.
A flight from Newark Airport to Los Angeles forced to make an emergency landing in Chicago. United Airlines Flight 1533 departed Newark. It departed yesterday morning, but after a handwritten bomb threat was found in the bathroom, that plane made an unscheduled stop in Chicago. All the passengers had to get off the plane. It was evacuated, and a bomb-sniffing dog was brought on board. No bomb was found. It doesn't look like any arrests have been made. The FAA is looking into what just happened here.
Well, that's not about the guy that pissed himself or peed. Well, sorry, guys. All right, this is the right one. So, yeah, I guess that was the thing, too, that happened. But, no, you can fuck off with that. I'm just going to read it. All right, a flight to Manchester Airport was diverted to Buffalo, New York after a man allegedly exposed himself and urinated on an aisle of the airplane, officials said. The 25-year-old Oregon man was arrested and charged on Wednesday with indecent exposure after the flight landed at the Buffalo Niagara International Airport. He was released after making an initial appearance in federal court in Buffalo, according to the release from the U.S. Attorney's Office from the Western District of New York. The American Eagle flight. American Eagle. Are they part of American Airlines? I never even heard of that. Flight departed from Buffalo shortly after the incident, according to the email. To an email statement from American Airlines, we thank our team members for their professionalism and our customers for their understanding. Read the statement. Ain't no one understanding why somebody's going to get up in the fucking aisle and take a whiz. I mean, not going to lie, like, what's the worst can happen to you if you, like, super Like, you really gotta pee. You've been at that fucking airport bar for 3 hours. Your flight was canceled. What else is there to do? With like like they're going from Manchester to, yeah, Portland. That's a good fucking. I mean, that's a good 7 8 hour flight. I mean, might as well have a couple of drinks and sleep it off, or play some Super Mario Brothers on your ROMs on your phone or computer. I mean, dude just probably had to go pee. I don't really know. Maybe he was actually crazy. Someone decided to let this guy on a plane. Yeah, I don't know. The man told the officer he was flying from Portland, Oregon to Manchester and had several whiskeys and colas while boarding the flight. And then more of them during the layover in Chicago after boarding there. He said he got to use the restroom and was coming back to his seat, but he has a medical urine problem, according to the criminal complaint. An email seeking comment was sent to the federal public defender. Meanwhile, a Delta flight from Detroit to Amsterdam was also diverted to JFK Airport in New York City after passengers was served spoiled food. Jesus Christ, airport officials said. The rare flight took off from Detroit on Tuesday around 11 p.m. and landed in New York on Wednesday at 4 a.m. after reports that the portion of the main cabin in-flight meals served were spoiled, the Delta spokesman said in a statement. According to the FD, the fire department in New York, emergency medical responders met the flight and treated 12 passengers. It's not clear how many of the flight's 277 passengers ate the spoiled food. Delta said it would investigate. This is not the service Delta is known for, and we sincerely apologize to the customers for the inconvenience and delay in their travels, the Delta spokesman said. Yeah, it sounds like a fucking just a shit show of flights are just I am sorry if you can hear that in the background. I don't know what the fuck's going on out there. But I thought it was Jewish priest, but I hate my life. Yeah, it just sounds like just been a lot of shit with their airplanes lately. Ever since Boeing had that, it seems like every news station is just like a spoil of food that's, make a huge, the urination. I mean, the dude was probably intoxicated. Dude had to pee. He forgot where he was. He thought he was, behind a trash can in Chicago or some dumb shit like that. Manchester, New Hampshire. Thought he was just pissed, and he was pissed in the fucking aisle. Yeah, medical condition is probably like a couple, like 5 6, glasses, Jack and Coke. Man, yeah, you can't be. I get intoxicated when I go flying. One, I don't like flying. Two, I don't like heights. Three, I don't even like the idea of being a tin can that floats to the fucking sky. Yeah, it makes no sense to me. It seems like a death trap all in itself. But yeah, just next time just sit on the toilet and just wait. Sometimes you gotta do that. But yeah, flying. Man, that's got a smell though. Luckily, it was in between Buffalo and Manchester, New Hampshire, which is like literally like probably like a 30-minute flight, give or take. I mean, it's only Buffalo. Probably gave about 4 or 5 hours. Probably a little bit more because you got to go through the White Mountains, get through to Buffalo. I think. I think you have to hit the White Mountains getting up there. You might be able to go around. It might be longer. I don't know. On to the next thing. So, you know, I can't imagine going on in public and legitimately being like, being a regular person for a day sucks. And unfortunately, there's a famous actor that tried this. His name is Kevin Bacon. So Kevin Bacon supposedly, and I'm only doing this because it's fucking hilarious. Kevin Bacon details his experience trying to be a regular person for a day. This sucks. This is a real article. I'm sorry, but I had to. The recognizable actor spotted in an intrusive disguise, including fake teeth, altered nose, and glasses to successfully fool people. Dude, I would still know that you're fake. You can't just like walk around like that. It doesn't work. So yeah, supposedly Kevin Bacon decided to spend a day as a normal guy. He quickly realized he preferred living as a celebrated celebrity. Dude can't handle being a regular guy. No. The Footloose actor, the star, revealed in a recent interview with Vanity Fair. Yeah, I guess he spoke like, yeah. He went as a disguise, about quoting Bacon transported into a non-celebrity. It wasn't going easy feat considering his notoriety in Hollywood after me. Yeah. So I want to hear. So yeah, he just talks about, having like face that people know and stuff. But can't imagine like, I'm not gonna read the article, but I can't. You can read it. It's up on NBCnews.com. It's Kevin Bacon, but I thought it was a pretty funny article. I don't really like that. I don't want to read about someone's life. I just think it's funny he said that. He's like, yeah, being a non-famous person sucks. Yeah, this sucks. I can't imagine having that so much non-self. Isn't that, would you consider that non-self-esteem? Like you can't love yourself enough where, being the center of attention doesn't, if it is not there, you don't get any satisfaction from it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like for me, like I would probably hate it. Like I want to be able to do what I want to do without worrying about shit. But I mean, the dude has been. Well, the guy's like, he's 65. I mean, that's most of his years. Oh, wait, he was in Animal House? Huh. With Shemmy. I didn't know that. Try to remember. I think he was. But, yeah, 65 years old. But, it's kind of funny, though. But, we came to my favorite segment. What is this Florida man doing? Oh, yeah. I got closing. So, this is from thevillagenews.com. This is, villager allegedly flips golf cart and flees scene of the crash. Oh, it gets better than this. A villager was arrested after flipping a golf cart and fleeing the scene of a crash. Gary Stephen Biot, 58, who lives on 908 Oahu Way on the historic side of the village, was found hiding in the bushes after his golf cart flipped over at about 10 a.m. 4th of July at El Camino Real Casas Avenue, according to the arrest report on the Sumter County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff's Office. The gate guard at the entrance of the village of Santo Domingo, sorry if I've said that wrong, to deputies she saw but not driving the golf cart, which had flipped. The golf keys was found in his pocket. It appeared the Highlands, New York native had been drinking and admitted that he consumed 5 beers and refused to participate in field sobriety exercises. An unopened 99 espresso coffee, 99 proof liquor bottle was found in the Golf Central cup holder. An open bottle of 99 pineapple liquor was found. Jesus Christ, brake pedal. But now it was transported to the UF Health Emergency Room Clinic in Brownwood for a medical evaluation. He was there. The deputies noticed that it would appear that Bernat had urinated on his shorts. He refused to participate in a breath sample. He was arrested and charged of driving under influence and a hit and run. He was booked at the Sumter County Detention Center, where a hold was put under custody by New York authorities. This was actually supposed to be Florida. Say Florida man did this, unless the dude's from Florida and he did this in New York. Well, I guess we give me an exception for the fact that when I found this, it said Florida man flipped it, unless I was looking at something else. Give me one sec. But man, when it's 10 o'clock a.m. and you're going golfing and you're already you're like, oh, a couple beers, man. You have bottles of liquor. Like, man, like, you wait until the afternoon for the bottles of liquor. I could see a beer or 2 or 3 on the golf course, but you start drinking 99 bananas and dumb shit like that. And it's, 99 proof. You're not making it out of there. I'm surprised he was even able to fucking play golf. Yeah. Drunk Florida man flips golf cart, hides in bushes, pees himself. So the dude is probably from New York, and yeah, they probably most of the time, if you're from a different state. So technically, he's not Florida man, but he did in Florida. So we'll make the exception because the dude did hide in a bush and pee himself. And yeah. That seems like a Florida, that seems like a Florida man thing to do, but yeah, that's it today, guys. Happy 4th of July weekend. I know it already happened, but, I do this once a week, so hopefully you guys stay cool, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and ciao.